how hard was it to like,
It was
to just sort of go, hang on a minute and put your hand up?
it was
Because
fucking brutal.
there is this thing where you say, well, everyone needs to talk. And then we're going to say, well, why don't men talk? You know, if we're looking at men, because that's a big movement now, which is fantastic. Why don't men talk? I've always said I find a lot of the messaging around mental health quite patronizing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, men need to be comfortable to cry and all that. But what you've described there is the stuff people don't often talk about.
No.
I'm angry. I'm resentful. I'm destructive. And I think there can be a lot of shame around that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
And so we internalize and we keep it to ourselves, because if you're just depressed and low and sad because something's happened, people kind of understand that a bit more, I think.
Yeah.
But when it's that sort of stuff, it's like, well, God, you know, what's wrong with Dave? He's a twat and he's going out fighting, fucking doing all this shit. What's the matter with him? He's got family. What's his problem? But there was like something going on there, wasn't it? How hard was it to say, hang on a minute?
I always see myself as like a man's man as well. You know, I'm ex-army, this, that, and the other. I look after myself, even my wife said to me when she first, clapped eyes on me, oh, he could look after me, so it was that thing. So when you're all stood there, crying your eyes out, fucked, not even really understanding why you're so fucked, it was fucking terrible.
Do you think, go on, sorry.
But I generally believe if I hadn't done that, I probably would have done something really
You'd killed yourself.
Yeah.
I know people throw that around a lot, but do you think that was there?
I think it was a very, very distinct possibility, because that's all I was thinking. So I was having these intrusive thoughts, and because I was having intrusive thoughts, then it led to suicidal thoughts. So the constant in my mind was, right, how can I kill myself where no one finds me? Like my family finds me, but I think, well, if I go off and kill myself, then someone's going to find me. How terrible would that be? I used to have constant arguments with, like, the Stanley knife that used to be in what's now my office was my work shed. I used to staring at it and I'd be like, fuck, cut your wrist, just do it now, get it done with. It was fucking horrendous, Now, can I sit here 100% and say I was definitely going to kill myself? Was there a point where I was going to...
Well, who can say that?
No, exactly. But, that was the constant thought pattern of me every single day, every minute of every day. I couldn't get away from it. I could not get away from it. And hence, that's why I had to speak to Tara.
What was the turning point?
Turning point was, so I went to the doctors, and it was New Year's, and they were saying, sorry, mate, we can't help. Have you thought about mindfulness? I was like, mate, go fuck yourself. I want to kill myself every day. You're talking to me about mindfulness. Funny now, isn't it? But it's like, and he said then, we got problems, haven't we? And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you now, man, you need to get me some help, rapid style, because I am not in a good spot. So pills, counselling. Then my mum died suddenly in the August, which was unreal. But she's in a better place for her. And then someone shared the video of Morty.
The cliff video?
Yeah, someone shared it.
I think somebody shot the cliff video, sat over there.
Oh, was it you? Oh, there you go then. Yeah, so I seen that. And I resonated with everything he was saying, apart from money, because I've never had fucking money. And then that, but then it was like a seminar. I think the seminar was like 150 quid or something. I was like, I ain't got that money. Fuck right off. So I wasn't going to go. And then it was real last minute. It just wouldn't go away. And I said to Tara, I've got to go. I don't know why. I have to go to this seminar.
Yeah.
And I did.
And you did. And we met.
And
you worked with Paul for a while, which was brilliant for you.
Yeah.
That moment is a pivotal moment in your life.
100%.
And I think there's that point where you go, shit needs to change. And you actually fronted up the money and traveled and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
100%.
I think to levels of commitment.
Yeah.
Now people are going to argue that, the toss with me a lot.
Yeah.
Is in financial investment important? Yada, yada, yada. The willingness to do it's important. I've shared this in another previous thing with Mark Ellis. It's like, if you don't have the money to do it, honestly,
yeah,
like not like you're pissing it away on other things.
Yeah.
You can't do it. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But the willingness to say, actually, I want to, I think I should put money into it. I want to put money in it.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people are, oh God, I need something. Why are people charging? How many times do people get that?
Yeah.
Paul would probably got that at the time. It's like, why you want to help? Why is it not free? It should be free. It's like, that's not how it works.
I've said that,
Of course, yeah. Well, they don't really want to help, do they?
No.
I actually spoke about that in a previous episode. Mark was like, I stopped saying like, I want to help. I'm just like, because then you get that message is, well, you want to help. Well, why aren't you just do it for free. It's not because I'm not Jesus, am I? I'm not wondering, I'm not turning one loaf into 5,000 pieces of bread, whatever it is.
And I think with the money side of it, I think some of it is fucking far too much money for some things you see out there.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, but
I don't think it necessarily needs to be hugely expensive.
No,
I don't think you need to spend £10,000 in the next fucking 6 weeks because I don't think that. I completely agree.
Yeah,
some things, performance training, business training, where you're going to get a huge element of return on your investment. You can argue that there's a return on investment, of course, but I don't think it needs to be hugely expensive.
No. And I think if you want to find a way, you will find a way. Because I did do that. And, and I've been doing it, I've been paying for 6.5 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now you charge people.
Yeah.
But that was a pivotal moment for you, right? And you signed up. How difficult was that to sign up to something like that?
I spoke to you. And you were like,
you didn't speak to me, you spoke at me.
Yeah, I spoke at you.
What's it like?
Basically, this best work, mate.
Is he a robber? I'm angry. I bet you said I'm angry 5 times. Do you know how angry I am?
It's just like...
You've never met somebody as angry as me.
It's fucking...
You're like John Fury. A mini mad. John Fury.
Oh, John Fury. Fucking what?
You look a bit like him, actually.
Don't go there, mate. You get me all emotional. Get angry. Do you know what I mean? But it was...
I'm a fighting man. Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you?
He's cheap. That's what he is. He's cheap. Sneaky little butts.
Anyway... So you come in and it's been pivotal. Oh my God, that word, pivotal. I can't say it ever. It's been pivotal. For you, wasn't it? That turning point. It wasn't all plain sailing.
I was all in. So when I signed up, I was all in. And
what made it different for you though? I realise it's not my course, not my program, but it's an important part of your story of life. Because people always say, oh, something would have come up. You wouldn't be doing what you're doing now if you hadn't done that.
No.
And I think the first pivotal step is actually fucking betting on yourself.
Yeah.
And saying I'm worth betting on myself.
Yeah.
That was a key, we're going to say, a key step.
100%.
For most people is like, no, I'm all in on myself here.
Yeah.
I'm fully committed. I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to put some money into this. I'm going to travel.
Yeah.
Time is a huge thing we never get back. You put a lot of time into it, put a lot of effort into it. And you were like, I am in. And I think that moment of betting on yourself and showing up for yourself is hugely transformative for an individual.
I think so. I loved everything about it when I joined it. I was scared. I was fucking scared. And I felt well out of my league. But I loved it all. I loved the community. I loved all of it when I first joined. And like you said, it probably took me 2, 3, maybe 4 years to actually see a difference, notice a difference.
For you to see a difference.
Yeah, for me to see a difference.
I remember seeing a difference in you in those early days.
Yeah, I changed.
Being around that community. Yeah.
I did change.
But what a point to make though. Because, we're in coaching, we sell coaching. We like to package everything up neatly, don't we?
Yeah.
We say, well, in 30 days, in 90 days, these wonderful time frames. But I know, and you know, and Mark knows, and the bloke ringing those fucking bells outside all day, he knows. I'm going to presume it's a man.
Yeah.
And the woman down the road, they know. You know that true transformation is not happening in 90 days. You know that. We all know that. I can make a massive difference to somebody in their life in 90 days. I can, with them doing the work.
Yeah.
But transformation, where you go from an angry, addicted, aggressive, intrusive thinking, I'm going to fucking kill myself, completely burnt out person, you don't turn that around in 90 days.
No, you don't.
But we have to pretend we do. But also, I get why we package 90 days, because if I said to somebody, how long is this going to take? Yeah, probably most of your life. Oh, fucking hell. Just go do something else. I can do it over there in 7 days. It's like, well, you can't, but okay. But it is a lifelong commitment, isn't it? Well-being and mental well-being and mental performance. It has to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to do a lot of things wrong on a very consistent basis. Like, I'd have to do shit things every single day to go even anywhere near where I used to be.
If I saw that happening, I would drive to Bristol.
Yeah, I just don't think it'd happen.
And I'd say, hey, Mr. Angry.
Yeah, I'm going, well, do you want some? Let's have it.
Yeah, come on, let's crack
Mr.
on.
Malvern, let's go.
Mr. Malvern.
Do you know what I mean? But no, I don't think it's not even I don't think. There's no way I could go back to where I was. But it's interesting you say about that, because one of the frustrating things especially now that I'm coaching, is seeing these fucking people out there going, you give me X amount, I'll change your fucking life in 30 days. And you think, you fucking won't.
No.
You can have an impact, but you ain't going to change their lives in 30 days. Fact.
Catalyst is what it is.
Yeah.
We offer people in for 30 days.
Yeah.
And we do it because we can make a big difference in 30 days.
100%
But then they've got to go continue that progress on their own.
Yeah.
And that's where the difficulty becomes.
Yeah.
But hey, your thinking is, well, if we just get you for 30 days and get some pivotal moments. I'm not going to say that word ever again. I can't be asked for it.
So say it, pivotal.
If we can give them some key things
Yeah.
that they take and use, that can be transformative.
Skills.
I still get messages from people who've done our 5 days. Hey, mate, I did your 5 days. Did you? Yeah. I'm like, God, I recognize that name. But yeah, I did it a couple of years ago. Honestly, it was absolutely incredible. I just want to say thanks. You're like, wow, that was obviously key for them.
Yeah.
I won't say the other thing. It was key for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can be a catalyst. You can be
I totally agree.
something. But like you said, your life hasn't transformed in 90 days, is it?
No.
But you need all those little 90 days added up.
Yeah.
You need all those moments.
Yeah.
And so you go all in, you're shitting yourself. Let's be honest.
I loved it. I did love it. I was scared. I loved it.